All right, so for lesson 15, bubble 8, or puzzle number 8, it already gives you a pre-built function. It gives you these two functions that are just simply drawing a square and also drawing a triangle. And then if you look at this third function, which is called draw a house, it's called draw a house with length. You've already learned how to add those in. But if I draw a house with length, I'm going to click run, and I watch to see what it does. It draws a square, then it draws a triangle. And if you look at draw a triangle, which is right here, this function over here, the very last thing it does on drawing a triangle is it turns right by 120 degrees. So if I look at my artist over here, I know my artist is actually pointing kind of slightly up to the right at 120 degrees, almost like it's ready to draw a triangle again. So I need to take that into account, because what I need to do is reposition that artist down here in the bottom left corner of where I want the next house to be able to be drawn. A lot of people will try and do that here in the main script or in the main code, but it's more effective if you do it within this draw a house function. So all I need to do is say, after you're done doing these steps to draw a house, I'm going to start adding some other commands to reposition him or her over here to the bottom left corner, right? So I'm going to go up to actions and say, you know what, the very first thing I need to do is turn right, because right now I'm angled 120. So for me to continue going and being facing completely to the right, I need to do a little math in my head. That would be 60 degrees. And now the artist is facing completely to the right, because 120 minus 180 is 60 degrees. All right. Then I'm going to say, all right, I need you to move forward, which is going to take him from here to the top right. So I'm going to put an action in there that says move forward by, and instead of specifying the pixels, I'm going to go ahead and say by length, just like I'm doing all of these other spots up here. Then I'm going to say turn right by 90. So that's going to make the artist point straight down. Again, move forward by length. I don't want to specify 100. I want to say by length. That way it works for any size house. And then that puts me down at the very bottom with the artist facing down, and I just need the artist to be facing up. So I'm going to just do a 180. So turn right or left, doesn't matter, 180 degrees. Right. And now this script of drawing a house, instead of just drawing a house and stopping in the top left corner, will draw a house and then reposition itself ready to draw the next house. And then all I have to do over here on the left side is to continue building and calling that function, draw a house 100, draw a house 150, 200, whatever, and draw another house, whatever those sizes are. And that's how you add what I like to call a repositioning script, putting my artist where it needs to be to do the next